Well, a happy Christmas to everybody on this cool, cold and clear Boxing Day morning at Headingley, and probably one of the historic matches of the day. This is the last season for the foreseeable future anyway that rugby league will be played on Boxing Day in this country, and what a game in store this morning, because it's Leeds versus Castleford. And quickly through the two teams, Leeds have Anthony Gibbons at fullback with a three-quarter line of Jim Fallon, Francis Cummings, Carl Hall and Marvin Golden. And the halfbacks, George Mann, and a return at number 7 to Tony Kemp, playing against his old team. The front row, Neil Harmon, James Lowes and Barry McDermott. And the second row, possibly the youngest second row in rugby league today anyway, playing Adrian Morley and Jamie Field, with Mike Forshaw at loose forward. And the substitutes, a return to Leeds colours of Gary Schofield after a long injury, Harvey Howard, David Gibbons, and also back Mick Shaw. Castleford side of one of the oldest players playing, Graham Steadman at fullback, the three-quarter line of Chris Smith, Richard Goddard, Adrian Flynn and Jamie Coventry, Tony Smith and Gareth Stevens, the halfbacks. Front row, Lee Crooks, captain Paul Darley and Nathan Sykes, with Lee Harland, Andrew Schick, Twari Nico making up the back three. And the substitutes, Jason Flowers, Colin Maskell, Ian Smales and Dean Sampson. Across to the right hand side. And that was a good pass. Nick out in bed there, and a cut through by Adrian Flynn, and he's got support on his inside, being shepherded towards the touchline. Does he get in? Is it a try? He's given a try. Adrian, as is prevalent in the modern game of rugby league. Francis Cummings takes his time. Right in front of the post, and Dooley puts that one over to halve the deficit. It's Leeds 2, Castleford at 4. He pulled down hard, and the Healer felt that tackle. Sykes drive into the line. These defenders are not having any of that. Now, chance here, Nicow, of course, set the try up again. Oh, and a good tackle, and he should have given it to see, but he breaks out of the tackle, would you believe? Lee Harland. Now, Kemp this time. And the try, we'll have to wait to see what the referee's decision is. He's given a try. Defence. Trying to make sport now. Gibbons looking for support. George Mann gets out of that by as they're falling down. Francis Cummings slips inside. That's two players now. Can he help him? Can he go support? Jim Fallon. Now if only can. Jim Fallon's still going. Oh, and if only Cummings had backed him up there on the right-hand side. And looks like a penalty to Leeds. Not. Let him get up to play the ball, Steadman. And Kemp had gone over, but the referee has signified that a Leeds player is injured. Steadman holding down. But one, if Cummings had only backed up Jim Fallon on the right-hand side, I think there'd have been a try for Leeds there. Holding down in a tackle. No chance now, just before half-time, for Leeds. To go in on level terms. In fact, they've kicked the ball into touch. Well, I thought they might have gone for the points there. Barry McDermott takes it on, but he's just short of the line. Sheer weight of numbers there. Now Leeds fan it out quickly to the left-hand side. Now George Mann, Forshaw, Carl Hall in for his his first try for the club. And that is... waves his hands in anguish as I don't think Carl Hall had got the position. Now, a kick in, is it going into touch? Or is it going touching goal? Just goes in touch to short, and there's the half-time hooter. And a game to warm the hearts of all the spectators here this morning, this cold Boxing Day morning. The players lead the field, bright sunshine. And in the second half, Castleford have the slight wind in their favour, but at half-time Leeds have got that narrow lead. It's Leeds 10, Castleford 8. And the cheers, the tees come out, and also Gary Schofield makes a reappearance. And he acknowledges the cheers from the crowd. And now there's a try chance here, Castleford, and it's going to be picked up, but it's not picked up. And surely there's going to be a knock on there, but there's not. And the referee waits play on. And Leeds trying to get back in numbers. Tackle there. And Goddard, Leeds will be offside, and that's a yellow card for professional foul. Schofield asking what about the knock on? Cooks with this kick. Just to show his disdain for the crowd, he'll probably put one straight through the uprights. Which he does do with aplomb. So 45 minutes, the scores are tied at 10-all. But Leeds have got to play the next 9 minutes or so between the post, and Leeds will kick off and put Castleford under pressure as Leeds kick off after the score. Ball up in the air. Has it hit right? Touch should just say yes. So Leeds go back in front at 12-10. Gazzo third to referee on the touch should to get involved. Harmon does a dummy. Gets away to Schofield. Golden inside! Golden to the line! Is he going to the post? No! And he goes over for a try. And Marvin Golden. Boxing Day. Up in the air. And it's between the posts, so Leeds have got that little cushion there of 8 points. Richard Goddard in to tackle Harvey Howard. Shaw gets the ball. Schofield, there's a chance on that right hand side. In comes Cummins into the heart of the defence. Can they get another point and put Leeds well in command this game? Certainly. The ball up in the air and Schofield takes it good. It chips over the top and then he's knocked down. And the referee will have nothing of that. And then an intersection try! Well, Nickel, who usually puts such good passes out for his side, really put a silly pass there right on his own line. And Leeds, well, Francis Cummins took it with all the aplomb of accepting a Christmas gift. Whether it was wrapped or not, it didn't matter. But he wrapped that try. And that could certainly have wrapped the game up for Leeds. Really. And the crowd really doing the conga, I suppose, to Nickel. So 68 minutes and an interception try. Very rare you see an interception try so close to the line. George Mann goes off. Leeds make another substitute. And Cummins added another 6 points. On that occasion himself, a try. His fourth goal, 24-10 to Leeds. He seems to make yardage no matter what position and where he gets the ball. Stevens kicks over, runs into a Leeds player. And but Castleford now, are they going to have the last word? Nickow, but he can't get the ball away. And this will be the last one. So Stedman, is he going to take a kick? He's got to run now. and he picks it up superbly well. But a try for Castleford by Jamie Coventry. He's not worried. Harvey Howard. And he's thrown down strongly by 3 Castleford players. Has a word with Nick Howe. Schofield kicks. But it doesn't make any difference. There's a try on here for Marvin Golden. The pass out by James Lowe's. Has to make it 30 points to 16. He doesn't. 28-16. Crowd boo Gary good-naturedly. And I'm sure he's laughing about that. So 80 minutes comes up on the electronic scoreboard now, and it's just a case of stoppage time and a certain 2 points for Leeds. Schofield puts a kick in. Steadman picks up the rolling ball. Now lets it go past him. And it's not very often that Steadman, usually very safe with balls like that. And there goes the hooter. So the last kick of this game and the last play of this game on Boxing Day, the last Boxing Day game to be played at Headingley, certainly for the foreseeable future. And it's ended good-naturedly as the players shake hands. It's been a good game. Players gone from end to end all time. The 2 points going to Leeds. They beat Castleford on this Boxing Day morning before a crowd of 18,000. It's been Leeds 28, Castleford 16. Well, Carl, congratulations. 3 appearances in a Leeds jersey and 3 wins. That can't be bad, can it?
Yeah, it's been great. I'm really enjoying it here, and I hope we keep winning. I'd rather pick up winning pay than losing pay.
Well, of course, but you got your first try for the club today.
Well, it said on the scoreboard I got a try, but I'm not so sure. I don't know if I got it or not, but the ref gave it to me, so yeah, it was good.
And you must enjoy playing it. How have you settled in? Have you settled in well with the boys? Are the boys taking to you?
Well, I normally go out with Kevin Ira and Tony Kemp anyway, so I've spent more time with the Leeds players than I did with the Bradford players, so I knew them all, and yeah, I've settled in well, and it's been good.
Is the style of play very different from the Bradford style?
Yeah, it's very, very different. Leeds have got more class players, ball players and that, whereas Bradford, they're all just hard toilers. They work hard and that, but Leeds play an attacking style of game, and that, that's what I like.
Well, back to today's game, it was a very hard, and Castleford took the game to you right from the start. They led early on, but you took the lead just before half-time and never relinquished it.
Well, Castleford, they're a class side as well. They play attacking football, but I think we owed them one. I wasn't here when they played at Cass, but I think Cass bet them there, so we just dug deep, and the spirit at the club, I think, is coming really well now, and we're all getting on, and I think we're all playing for each other.
Well, that's a team performance, but I was thinking about the try of Francis Cummins. He won't get an easier try with an interception.
Yeah, it might have been an easy try, but he still had to be in the right place, to score it. So it was good awareness from Franny to be there and, to where he chucked the ball without looking, and Franny picked it up and scored a try. Any try, they might be easy, they might look easy, but, you still got to be there in the right place to score them. So it was a well-taken try.
And I think that Nick Owen must have wished the ground would have swallowed him up at that moment.
Well, the fans let him know all about it, didn't they? So, yeah, that's the way it goes.
As you say, the fans let you know all about it. Let you know all about when you scored the try as well. I think you enjoyed that, but as I say, winning pay, that keeps the run going, isn't it? You can keep it going, I hope.
Yeah, well, we've got a big game coming up against Wigan. Unfortunately, I'm cup-tied for that game, but if we can keep our winning run going till then, who knows? The
confidence boosts sky high with win after win, doesn't it?
Well, it does, Everyone likes to win, and when you win, everyone in the camp's happy and team morale's there. When you start losing, heads drop, and at the moment we're all ready, and we want to just keep playing and keep winning. Congratulations, Carl, on this good win. Let's hope that 1996 makes it even better for you. Thanks for talking to us. Thanks very much.